Welcome to the Specto bowling tutorial for the mobile app. Today, I will be guiding you through the ins and outs of the mobile app, giving you the opportunity to explore Specto and reap all of the benefits and rewards that this system has to offer. If you have not downloaded the software already, please go to either the App Store for Apple devices or the Google Play Store for Android devices. You can then search Specto Bowling and download the app to your device. Once your app is up and running, you may proceed with the remainder of this video. When the app is first open, you will see your login screen. If you have not created an account, you may do so with the Create Free Account button at the top right of your screen. If you have already created an account, you may enter your username and password. You have the ability to also select the Remember Me button to make logging into future sessions easier. Once completed, you will then press the Login button shown here. This will take you to the Choose Your Center screen. On the left-hand side of the screen, you will see the country selection grid. Most devices will use their GPS and automatically select your country. Sometimes, however, you may need to select your country manually. Once this has been completed, you may then choose the city and bowling center that you will be using the Specto system in. If this is your home bowling center, to save time in the future, highlight the Remember My Center selection button. Once this has been completed, you can continue to choose your lane. From this screen, choose a lane that you will be practicing on. On the mobile application, you may only select one lane at a time. Once you have selected your lane, press the Start button at the bottom of the screen. This will take you to a selection screen where you may choose which activities you would like to use with Specto. To start, we're going to select the Performance tab. This is your performance screen. As you can see, there are many options on this screen, and we are going to go over them one by one until you understand all of the tools at your disposal. First, we will click on the Menu button. This brings up the menu, which has the following options: Specto Universe, change your bowling center, your profile, your language, quick tutorials, our privacy policy, the help desk, and finally a log out button. To the left of the menu button is the lane number button. This allows you to change lanes during your practice session if you choose to do so. This can be helpful if you are practicing on multiple lanes with different patterns. To the left of the lane selection button is the pause button. Pressing on the pause button will pause Specto from recording shots. This is helpful if you are working on a particular part of your game and wish to throw a few practice shots before recording your data. This can also be useful if there is more than one person on the lane with you. You can pause Specto from recording their shots as yours. On the far left-hand side of the screen is a toggle button that expands the data points shown in your app. By pressing on the highlighted button, you can choose from 6 data points or 10 data points. Once you have completed your practice session, you may want to record and save your session. This is done with the Record and Save Your Session button located here. Pressing this will bring up the following screen. Most of the time, you will be utilizing the Save My Existing Shots button. Pressing this will bring up the following screen so you can label the file to suit your needs. Once complete, press Save and Close, and now you have successfully recorded a session. Once you have mastered the basics of using the table view and recording sessions, you may want to move on to other features that Specto has to offer. One of these features is the Deep Practice mode, shown here. Deep Practice allows you to work on skills in depth and gives you the ability to set your own parameters based on your skill or goals. In the example shown, we are working on launch speed. The target speed is 17 miles per hour and the range is set at 3 miles per hour. If you wish to change the target speed or range, you can simply press on the target or range number and enter the desired value. To the left of the screen, you will see a drop-down arrow attached to the type of deep practice you are using. Pressing this will bring up a menu that lists all of the deep practices at your disposal. The next function we will discuss is the 3D view. This can be helpful when looking for a different perspective on your shots or a different way to show your shots to a coach or a friend. The 3D view will display launch, hook, entry, or better known as the roll phase data. If for some reason you are not happy with your practice session or your on-screen data, you can clear your shot data with the Clear Screen button, shown here. This will bring up the following screen, along with a warning that this cannot be undone. If you wish to continue, you can press the Delete button. The next function of Specto is the evaluation screen, which can be entered by pressing this button. In the evaluation screen, you have the ability to perform a ball performance test, do a quick ranking session, a short ranking session, or a Specto ranking session. The final feature of the performance section in Specto is the practices option. This option will open a variety of practice sets that are designed to help you improve your game by working on certain aspects. There are many practice sessions available which can focus on accuracy, skill, speed, spares, or a combination of two or more. Now that we have discussed the performance side of Specto Mobile, let's talk about the challenges. After the challenge screen is selected, you will be asked if you wish to show your name on the leaderboard. You can either select yes or no. Once you have chosen this, you will be in the challenges selection screen, where you can choose either Master of Corner Pins or Speed Ladder. First, we will select Master of Corner Pins. Master of Corner Pins is a challenge that tracks how many times you hit the 7 or 10 pin back to back. When you are ready to start the challenge, press the Start button located here. You then have two options. You can practice your 7 or 10 pins for a bit, or press the Start button to jump right in. Once you've mastered your corner pins, you may want to try the next challenge. Speed Ladder. Speed Ladder is a challenge based on how many times you can repeat your speed within the range that you choose. To start the challenge, press here. This will take you to the play screen. There are three options that you can choose from here. The You Can option, which gives you a range of 1.25 miles per hour. The Maybe option, which gives you a range of 0.75 miles per hour. And the No Way option, which only gives you a range of 0.25 miles per hour. Once your range is selected, you can choose to practice, which will record your speed, but not record your throws toward your score. Or Start. The first ball that you throw will set your target speed, and the game will continue until you fall outside of your selected target range. Once you have begun to master the challenges in Specto, there is one final option you still may choose to explore. Worlds. Worlds is a fun way to practice. Challenges start out easy and progressively get harder and harder. You must start at level 1 and complete the challenge, moving through 10 levels per world. As you can see, with level 1 on the first world, all you have to do is keep the ball between the yellow lines. As easy as this seems, for every level, these lines get closer and closer together. Once you have mastered your accuracy and completed all 10 levels, you can then move on to your next world challenge. Thank you, and this concludes our Specto mobile app tutorial. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call our technical support team at 800-280-2695. Thank you again and have a wonderful day.